Ladies and gentlemen, Josh McDonald here alongside Simon Miller. We're here at Andrews Gymnasium.
Home sweet home.
Yeah, there's no place like home. Where your Kellogg Wildcats, the Intermountain League regular season champions, are opening up the District 1 3A Intermountain League volleyball tournament against the 4th seeded.
I think they were the fifth. Were they the fifth seed?
I believe Priest River was actually the 5th seed.
Okay.
Bonners is the 4th seed out of the Intermountain League.
And they beat Priest anyway, so they earned the right to be here tonight.
Knocked off Priest River last night in 3 quick sets to earn the right to come to Kellogg to lose. Just kidding. To take on the Wildcats.
Josh, we got some Boundary County Live people joining us now. Like, let's try to be nice.
We just love our Wildcats so much up here. We're running through full rosters instead of your traditional starters tonight. So we're going to run through our full rosters. We will also annotate who the starters are once we've ran through the entire roster. Boundary County watchers, please let us know if we are saying a name incorrectly.
And I did get some pronunciations today from Superintendent Bear, so I did a little homework, Josh.
Okay, so what name do I need to work on?
Well, I think as far as Patesh is correct, we were saying that right. This is Mass. Or no, this is moss.
Moss?
Like moss on a tree. And that's Abubakari.
You had that one right.
I did get it right. So just want to make sure we get these names right. These kids work hard. So
fantastic. So let's
put up the Badgers first, Josh. Tonight, visiting us from Bonners Ferry.
Yeah, we'll run through the roster real quick. Number 2, a sophomore, Emma Lucas. Number 4, a junior, Lexi Moss. Number 5, a senior, Mallory McLeach. Number 6, a senior, Sierra Hill. Number 7, a junior, Sierra Pettish. Number 8, a senior, Marianne Pinkerton. Number 9, a senior, Mercedes Hill. Number 14, a freshman, Asha Abubakari. Number 15, a senior, Reese Lane. And number 16, a senior, Allie Wirtz.
Those are your Badgers, ladies and gentlemen. Again, welcome. Boundary County Live listeners, we welcome you as well.
Yep.
Switch over to the Wildcats for tonight. Intermountain League champions.
Reigning, defending Intermountain League champions. For the Wildcats, number 2, a sophomore, Olivia Sawyer. Number 3, a senior, Rosie Campbell. Number 4, a junior, Gracelyn Nearing. Number 5, a senior, Caitlin Williams. Number 6, a junior, Caitlin Pipkin. Number 7, a senior, the libero, Piper Rainio. Number 8, a freshman, Emily Coe. Number 9, a freshman, Macy Jerome. Number 10, a junior, Jezzy Hall. Number 12, a freshman, Madison Cheney. And number 15, a junior. She's listed in here as a sophomore.
She just waved to us, too. I think she heard you. No.
I wish Haley Cheney was a sophomore.
Yeah.
She is just a junior.
We got a little typo in there. I think it's right on our screen, though. And we also have Kay Reed, who got pulled up from JV. So congrats to Kay for all your hard work. She is number 14, I believe.
Number 14, Kay Reed. Starting tonight for the Wildcats will be Rosie Campbell, Gracelyn Nearing, Caitlin Williams, Piper Rainio, Macy Jerome, Madison Cheney, and Haley Cheney. Starting tonight for the Badgers, Emma Lucas, Lexi Moss, Mallory McLeach, Sierra Pettish, Asha Abubakari, and that opening serve right there, hit by the Wildcats. We'll finish up starting lineup just as soon as we get a chance to. Nice hit there. Caitlin Williams knocks it deep, and that is going to put the Wildcats on the board first. The other starters for the Badgers, Reese Lane and Allie Wirtz.
Is that okay? Okay. And Josh, while we get going here, how did the Wildcats get to the 1 seed? Of course, I don't think last week mattered in the standings as we get another rally going here.
That's going to be on the line.
Speaking of on the line, we wanted to go back. We still have in our buffer, we have the replay of that much talked about play. We call this a slide, and the kill by Cheney right on the line.
Right.
Almost took the line judge out.
Right on the line.
And that was ruled in. Josh said to hit the line.
And tonight we have official line judges, so there will be no chance of any sort of accusation of homering.
Oh, sure.
We're going to get a double hit there on a pass. You don't see the double hit there very often on the underhand, the bump, the dig, whatever we're calling it.
We got to get our terminology right. We've been getting some intervention. Coach Luna did pull me aside this week and said, you guys are doing a good job, but we've got to brush up on your vocab.
Yeah.
So Josh and I are we're doing some remediation.
We're trying to be better. It's
always trying to get better.
It's one of those things that we just, quite frankly, lack volleyball term knowledge.
Yeah, I mean, like we want to call every time Haley spikes it, we want to call it a dunk, I mean, we're just basketball knowledge.
Oh, right there from the outside, Caitlin Williams.
Caitlin Williams, she'll kill you from the sides.
We have, and that was one of those spots last year where it felt like if Caitlin Went, a now graduated Wildcat, wasn't on that side, that play just could not happen. But with Caitlin Williams, Emily Coe, Caitlin Pipkin, and the supporting cast, and Macy Jerome even, we can pretty much get you from everywhere. A little dump set there by the Badgers.
Nicely done. Nicely played, Josh.
Keeps things knotted up. Shout out to Crystal Luna for her constructive criticism.
Yes,
she's lack of terminology.
She's going to hold us accountable. That's a good thing. We're going to have to show improvement each match, Josh.
Yes. Right there on the slide, Cheney stumbles and knocks it too far.
Just a little bit mistimed.
Looked like she kind of, I don't know if she just like her shoe gripped the court in an unexpected manner because she kind of stuttered her toes there.
Yep.
Popped up there.
That serve hard to handle there.
Yeah, played kind of wonky to the outside there. Badgers take a 5-3 lead here. And right now, the trend is all in favor of the Badgers. Emily Coe there sets it up. Nice little hit there by Macy Jerome. And that looked like a little bit of a communication error. Uh-oh. Oh, little mishit there. Actually went really well. Haley there to put it back over, and we're going to get a carry there.
Yeah, that.
I wonder if the carry was called on Macy Jerome.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was either really late or she waited to see what happened after the carry.
Don't like that if that's the case.
Bonner's Ferry's got Kellogg on the run right now.
Yeah.
Serving it to the right spots, keeping the ball away from the right person, and Wildcats look super, super flustered right now, just out of sync.
I mean, that's one thing we know about the Wildcats is they can fall behind, but they are definitely capable of, I don't want to say rallying for it being too, cheesy. But, slide set there.
That was a great kill by Coe.
We do really enjoy watching Emily Coe. Freshman has been just marvelous.
How in the world does that happen?
That happened. Right there, Emily Coe.
Wow.
Needs a really big high five for that play right there. She's going to check out.
I don't know if we're going to get to see this. I might have been a little quick on the trigger there.
Rosie.
Yeah, we are going to see it. Here it comes. Look at that from how far. She was over there on the Wildcat logo.
Rosie Ace Campbell serving for the Wildcats here. And now they're going to get it.
Yeah, there's
nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, that's just a guaranteed right there when that gets set and Haley Cheney has her eyes on it. Just good night.
Yeah.
So let's see if Rosie can rattle off a few points there. And libero number 4.
That's
Moss had a little
Moss.
trouble handling that. Rosie putting some English on it.
Lexi Moss has been kind of an integral part of this team for a few years now. And right now she's kind of getting picked on a little bit by the Wildcats, serving and hitting right at her.
Piper right there, yes.
Just doing those things. Macy Jerome, a little too hard. Probably caught up in the moment. Wildcats on a little bit of a run there.
I wonder how much of that with the freshmen is a little bit of adrenaline.
Yeah, I
Just-
mean, first district tournament,
Yes.
first district match.
At home.
Yeah.
In front of, as big a crowd as you can get,
Right.
considering.
It would be much larger if we weren't in COVID times.
Right. It would be, indeed.
That was a nice serve there by Sierra Petish. Petish?
Uh,
I want to say Petish. I believe that's what
Yeah.
I've heard pronounced.
I'll do so. I'll
I
do a
put the
little
wrong
homework here.
emphasis on her name.
Syllable.
Yes. Oh, Maddie Cheney at the net. Just doing that tall girl thing. And it's almost unfair. You got Haley serving, and she is literally throwing a dart at you.
Josh, I sent it up to Superintendent Bear, Patesh. I put emphasis on the last syllable, and she said it was correct. So if it's not, email us at kwildcats5@gmail. We'll fix it.
Nice little dump set there by Bonner's Ferry. I thought our terminology was pretty good. Direct set.
Yeah, I mean, like, you just gotta you gotta use context and stuff
People
you knew
knew what we
before.
were talking about.
Like the direct set, like skip everything and just go set it over. Oh boy, what in the world?
Doesn't
was
matter.
that? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Piper Rainio?
Piper couldn't get a handle on it.
I don't know how she got that at least high enough.
And Grace was right there to put it just high enough for Haley Cheney to do exactly what it is that she does best.
Unbelievable that she got that just high enough to get it bumped up, and then Cheney finished it.
And let's be honest, it has to be terrifying to be on the other side of that.
It does.
I wonder if they ever play family volleyball,
That's Ty.
and if Ty has ever been pegged by a ball
Like
that's
in
hit like that.
What's the show? Is it Meet the Fockers when
Meet the Parents when they're in
Meet the Parents when he just gets
in the pool,
wailed?
and it goes all slow motion.
Meet the Parents, yes.
And she breaks the girl's nose.
Yeah. Has that ever happened to you yet? Not yet.
Bonner's kind of on the bad end of a rally here, but
I was just going to say, don't look now, ladies and gentlemen. Wildcats up by 2, and they were down by what, 3 or 4?
little dump set there from, I believe that was Reese Lane. And now that I've learned that term, I never want to stop saying it.
You're going to get more chances, Josh. That's pretty much a guarantee.
And Grace Nearing will give me those opportunities. Ooh, I think Cheney followed through into the net. Oh no! Oh no! It was a Badger that hit the net. Puts Nearing at the serve line for the Wildcats. Second opportunity of the night for her from the serve line. And gosh, that is a picture-perfect serve. Oh, and the hit there from Allie Weirtz goes up and kind of an unconventional-looking hit, but puts it just kind of into space. And the Wildcats' lead is cut to 1. Oh, at the net. Big-time play at the net by Patesh. We'll get it right one way or another.
So, Josh, I was wondering, too. I see it commented on a lot as a dump shot.
A dump shot.
And the deceptive setter dump.
The deceptive setter dump?
I sort of like that.
I do, because we do accuse Grace of being...
She's super deceptive.
Cyborgish at times.
Yes.
Oh, what a good hustle play there by the Badgers. Shout out to the Badgers not giving up on that play there.
That was they salvaged that from nothing.
And this is reminiscent of both the first sets that the Badgers have played against the Wildcats. They come out strong. They actually stole a set from the Wildcats. Ooh, Maddie Cheney. Hashtag Cheney things.
Wow.
And it's all tied up again. But the Badgers have played the Wildcats tough in the first 2 sets of the first 2 matches that they've played, actually stealing one from them up in Bonner's Ferry.
Yep.
But the Wildcats proceeded to go on to win both of those matches in relatively dominant fashion. Piper Rainio whiffs on the attempted dig there. The slide hit there from Petish. Well done.
And Bonners is playing with confidence, and you can tell.
Yeah, they look
just really
comfortable.
giving Kellogg all they can handle
I mean,
now.
really, they're kind of in a rhythm. They played last night. Oh, knocked her into the ground. She still made a play on it. Hats off to Lexi Moss for being there.
Well, let's see if she. We're gonna go picture in picture. We've been also getting some feedback on. Oh, we were north cam there. That's okay. Here it comes this way. Yeah, it did knock her down.
Dump set right there. And that was an impressive dump set by Mercedes Hill, who literally floated it right over the net, almost like parallel. Like the direction she put it in was almost like it walked the net. Uh-oh. Cheney making a play. Emily Coe was ready to make the play. Cheney kind of just made it.
I looked at the tail end of that, and it looked like Emily Coe was holding Cheney back, like, she was going to go devour somebody. Just like, it's okay, save it for the next point.
Save it for the next one. They ain't worth it.
Save it. Rosie back in the serve.
Ace Campbell sets it up. Pettish is playing phenomenal volleyball right now.
Yeah, she is. She has been trouble for the Wildcats tonight.
That was a heck of a hit there by the junior. And, we get really familiar with a lot of these players when we cover multiple sports. And this Bonners Ferry group of girls, they play really well together as Pettish's set goes into the net. But they compete well together. We saw it in basketball the last couple years.
Yep.
And it's no surprise to me that they are at probably one of the more competitive-looking 4 seeds. Gosh, Cheney must be hitting that ball exceptionally hard because, dump
boy.
set there. Dump set with aggression.
And it worked. So Haley's kind of taking things into her own hands right here.
Every time anyone is on the receiving end of a ball hit by Haley Cheney, they're getting knocked back.
Oh, my goodness.
I feel like it would break
I want a
your
radar
thumb.
on that.
Oh, what a hit!
Bonner's equally impressive. Wow.
Lexi Moss did what she had to do there. When in doubt, just get it over the net.
I got to say, Josh, I'm super impressed so far with Bonners Ferry. If we're equating this to a heavyweight fight, they're taking every punch the Wildcats are throwing and getting and staying right with them.
Right. Oh, dump.
Oh.
Dump.
Deceptive.
The deceptive dump shot.
Oh, let us know, Coach Luna. If that's unacceptable, we will change it, but we're going with it tonight.
From our resident Decepticon.
Wow.
Slide. Popped up. Net. Going to be a net violation on
Kellogg
Caitlin
just
Williams.
not playing stuff cleanly so far. They're still tied, but definitely not playing. I'd give them they're playing a B game right now.
I've heard discussions. Ooh, that's deep. That Coach Steph Bruner's biggest qualm with her team is the errors and the points that, quite frankly, they just give to the opposition.
Yep.
We've seen a couple of those here tonight. Third time serving for Grace.
Wildcat serves are just on fire, and the Badgers are just
playing,
getting everything, and the Wildcats look surprised that the ball comes back.
And now we're tied up again. Badgers playing point for point here, which tends to make for an exciting finish. But
yeah, I'm not for really excitement tonight.
I read a news article from 1985 earlier today as Emily Coe just smashes one. And the volleyball team that year went to the state tournament in 1985 along with the Mullen Tigers, as Steph Bruner takes a timeout. 1985, or 86 it might have been. 85 or 86.
Uh-huh.
And the team nickname was the Cardiac Cats.
Oh, there you go.
And I want to know if anyone listening was on the Cardiac Cats, remembers the Cardiac Cats.
Josh, I'll bet you our Wildcat leader, club volleyball coach, Carla Regina Mitchell, I'll bet you she was part of that program because that's about the time. She's a little older than me, and I was 90, so she was in the mid to late 80s. So she may not have been on that particular squad, but it wouldn't surprise me.
She was definitely a Kellogg High School student at that point.
If they made it to state, it wouldn't surprise me because she was a heck of a volleyball player and an athlete for sure.
And the Cardiac Cats,
I like it,
made it to state, knocking off Lakeland to get there. With Coach. Why can't I remember the coach's name right now?
Wasn't not Hinkemeyer.
Yes.
Okay, Mary Jane Hinkemeyer.
Yeah, Coach Hinkemeyer.
Yeah, looking over at her 1985 track championship right now.
I wanted to say Hinkelman.
Right.
Because I think that's another family. Jessie Hall getting the serve here. And Jessie Hall getting the ace.
Yeah, Mrs. H, Josh. We called her Mrs. H, and she was a special lady. She was the inspiration for us bringing the alma mater back last year.
Yes.
It was her service that I saw it sung by so many and just was moved beyond words.
Uh-oh. Good hit over the antenna there.
Wide left.
Yes.
Oh, no, that's the other sport.
Wrong sport, same concept. And the Wildcats, I believe, have their biggest lead of the evening.
I believe you're right.
22-19 here. And Coach Moss... It takes a quick timeout, trying to right the troops.
You got to at this point. You've played too well in this first set to not try to ice Kellogg and get 3 points here and get right back into this to a do-or-die situation. I think that's a good timeout.
Wildcat faithful coming out in large numbers tonight. Not really following some of the social distancing asks.
Yeah, I've been seeing some comments about that, and it's.
We've got a lot of kids here in masks, though.
You got kids here in masks. They're listening to their administration, which is good to see.
Yes.
You've got community members that, of course, have their own thoughts and feelings once they get in the door. And
Jessie Hall going for number 3 here, and she will.
How about Jezzy? How about DJ Jezzy Hall bringing us back tonight?
How would you feel if you're going to hit that and you look up and there's Emily Coe and Haley Cheney?
Yeah, I wouldn't feel too great.
At probably, dump shot there.
Dump to the dumper, actually.
Haley Cheney.
She was
nice
ready.
Hit there. Oh, a little punch over the net.
Oh, no.
Oh, just let me change the direction.
Yeah, that was just all, hey, I don't have to just use power. I'm
not interested.
Yeah, that's smart volleyball right there by Haley. Really smart.
Just taps it to the left and sends it into dead space. Jessie Hall playing for the win right now. I have to play Enter the Sandman for her.
Oh, no.
The slide. Oh, and it's blocked.
What do we got here?
They're going to call that in the net.
Oh, man.
Tough out for Jessie, who was about a second away from...
We were going to call her the closer.
Pitching 5 straight here.
Yeah. Well,
good job, Jessie.
Wildcats, it's do or die for Bonners right now. They need 5 straight points, or it's set.
Deep serve. Popped up. Caitlin Williams going to get
a little bit of a back set.
Oh, what a hit.
There we go. Patesh, right? She's the one that's been all over the place.
However we're saying her name, she's playing real good volleyball here tonight, Simon.
She is. She's given us lots of opportunities to say her name.
I would love for anyone who's listening to phonetically spell her name.
Well, Josh, I did, and I got the okay from Mrs. Bear. So.
And there it is. The serve sails wide. Serve sails wide. Wildcats take set number 1, 25-21. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with set number 2 after a word from some of our sponsors.
A fervent Kellogg Wildcat supporter based in the heart of the historic Silver Valley and North Idaho, NASCO Industrial Services and Supply delivers world-class materials and service to the world's top mining and industrial operations. NASCO Industrial Service and Supply is a full-service agency including logistics, procurement support, and construction, built to serve the industries that make modern life possible. Day in, day out, they propel many of the world's largest industrial and mining companies to meet their production and financial milestones. Wildcats Live and Wildcat Activities thank NASCO Industrial Services and Supply for their support. Visit them online at nissglobal.com or call 208-783-0361. Go Wildcats!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Josh McDonald here alongside Simon Miller and Ty Cheney. Wildcats took set number one of this opening match of the District 1 Intermountain League Volleyball Tournament.
It was an interesting first set, Josh.
Yeah, it was definitely not the Wildcats' best play, but a good feeling out process and really what we've come to expect when these two teams have matched up with one another.
And how about tip of the cap to the Badgers? I mean, they came ready to play.
Yeah, Macy Jerome came to play too.
Yes, she did.
As she gets that to knot it back up at one. This has been par for the course for the Wildcats against these Badgers, regularly having competitive opening sets and then falling into this situation where the Wildcats kind of run away with the rest of the match. So it'll be interesting to see what adjustments Coach Moss has made to make sure that does not happen here tonight. This is a Badger team. Nice tip there by Abu Bakari.
That might have been Pipkin in the net, maybe. Or no, that's going to go Kellogg's way. Pipkin in, Josh, for the Wildcats. She's been a great spark several times this season.
Pipkin's like that, the matchup player of the year. They bring her in when they see the right matchup, and she has not disappointed. Nice dump there. That one coming from Sierra Hill. Sierra Hill known for her uncanny ability to hit some of the most heartbreaking corner three-pointers that I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
Wildcats here.
Back row hit.
Going to their monster. Oh, popped up, blocked, punched.
They did not want to let that die. And Ty, you are Ty and I are going to do some hybrid production here. Ty's on the control panel, so if he wants to go replay. Ty, I have been told that Mr. Lawley,
let's replay that,
does not like full screen, so let's use a lot of PIP tonight. Just for Coach Lawley, Mike Lawley, famed maintenance worker for the Kellogg School District and Kellogg High School graduate.
Grace Nearing showing her hitting prowess there. Oh, almost blocked. Wildcats going to concede that one.
Josh, I got a text. We got some listeners, my friend, and we got line judge extraordinaire and all-around awesome person, Tammy Jolliffe Adkins, and she says she remembers that team going to state, and she remembers that Kelly Jacobs was on that team, and I believe Jacobs may have been on that track team as well. You're looking at the same era, 85 and 85 or 86.
Okay.
You're looking at Mrs. H's girls right there.
So the Cardiac Cats, a little bit of memories there as Maddie Cheney does a lot of damage there. And the Wildcats must be really happy with Jesse Hall's serving because they just rotated Maddie Cheney out. So
to
that
get Jesse in, yeah.
So that must mean that this matchup, it just makes more sense. And that's going to be a point for the Wildcat. Oh!
If you think, what was the call there?
They called it down the net on the side of the Wildcats. I believe, I thought that was on our side.
Yeah.
Or on their side, on the
did
Badger
too.
side. Tough out there. We should switch to the booth cam, I think. So I think we might have missed that opportunity to see that one at the booth cam.
Yeah, that was a tough one to see. I mean, you know, we can always install more cameras, Josh, but that's maybe later down the road.
Piper Radio serving now for the
Oh,
Wildcats.
Grace almost got enough of that to save it, but that was sneaky down there by number 9.
Number 9, Mercedes Hill.
Mercedes Hill, that was filthy.
She's had a couple big plays for these Badgers here early. Badgers up 1 here.
Patesh with the serve.
Kind of a line drive of a serve.
Oh, Abubakari says get out.
Asha Abubakari.
That's a freshman, Josh.
Saying that, yeah, there's more than just the Wildcat freshman to be concerned about.
So she says, you guys need to say my name a few more times.
She's also got some fire LeBron James shoes on. Automatically takes her up several pegs in my book.
Oh, that was well placed.
Let's show that replay again. That one was a dandy.
We got Ty on the controls now. It frees me up, Josh, to just explore my new terms, try to better myself as a commentator. Hope I get a better grade from Coach Luna this week. We'll have to wait and see.
Well, maybe she'll feed us some more terms. It's like a little kid vocabulary.
Yeah, she'll add to our coursework.
Once we get comfortable. Oh, that was a little too hard.
Just barely.
Once we get comfortable with dump and slide, we will get more words. And hopefully, well, I mean, we only really have opportunity for one more of these. So
hopefully, maybe. Yeah, hopefully it's a win tonight and a win Thursday night.
Yeah. Wildcats been playing some good volleyball here down the stretch. Just like that.
Ay, you know? Caramba.
That's the kind of good volleyball we like to see. But we've watched them. The only team that they've lost to this year was Post Falls on 2 different occasions.
Yep.
Once in their opening match of the season, when I think everyone was still unsure as Cheney's serve sails wide. Teams were still unsure whether or not we were going to play.
Yeah.
The mood in that gym, I was there that day, it was uncomfortable. I don't think anyone actually thought we'd get to that point. I mean, we'd heard several school administrators even say things to the effect of sports aren't going to happen.
Yeah.
Wildcats kind of reeling. But then the Wildcats had a rematch with the Trojans just about a month later.
On a Saturday, yeah.
Played them tough. Actually took a set.
I did take a set.
I believe, the team that actually won the IEL this year.
Yep.
So shout out there. Oh.
And I think Ty Cheney was on the video solo that day with he and Buck did that all by themselves. I had a funeral to go to that day.
Solo video, no audio as Steph Bruner takes a timeout. Her Cats down by 4. Really playing through those unforced errors. They're not being necessarily outplayed. They're just not playing well.
Yeah, they look. They're not clicking on all. We're talking car analogies here. They're not on all cylinders right now. They're misfiring here.
The Cardiac Cats seem a little lethargic.
I'm gonna get lectured by auto mechanics now. Like, well, actually,
you can fire on half your cylinders and be fine. I don't know that for sure. That's probably terrible advice. I, too, am not a mechanic. How about this one from the writer? Coach Bruner is making sure to cross all her T's and dot all her I's.
Oh.
Because right now her team is really not doing that.
No.
A lot of plays into the net, things that
Little things, right?
yeah.
Incidentals.
So it's Bonner's Ferry ball here.
Wildcat crowd, student body, getting as loud as a crowd can get with masks on.
And they're
Kudos to them.
standing. Here we go. I think the crowd might turn the tide.
Is that Sawyer with a nice dig back there?
Oh, and that's Macy Jerome with a great hit. And we're going to get a double hit, an illegal double hit. Point the Wildcats.
That is weird. This ump raised her right hand. I thought she was saying it was Point Bonners. I was gonna say something, but
I love how volleyball officials dress like ushers at a movie theater.
yeah.
Good block.
I did some reffing at Kellogg Middle School, and Mrs. Regina was my student teacher, my mentor teacher, and she said, I got a good side job for you. And she goes, you could be a volleyball ump or ref, whatever they call it. And I said, yeah, I don't really know what to do. She goes, this is all you got to do is wave the serve in. If it's a point, go this side. If it's a point, go this side. Because it's pretty basic at that level.
Right.
And I loved it. It was
Block, Haley Cheney, or Maddie Cheney. Sorry there, Maddie. Oh, dump set.
oh dump.
Oh, Olivia Sawyer putting in the work right now. Nice hit from the back row from Haley Cheney. Cheney there once
Partially
again.
deflected.
Playing a great game. Nice block by Abu Bakari. Tipped up, and Abu Bakari right there.
Yeah, she
making
is.
plays.
Yeah, she's not backing down from neither Haley or Maddie at this point.
Doing
And
her
doing
best. Dikembe Mutombo there. Block City. Good set. Cheney from the back row.
Oh, I don't know how she's digging that.
I feel like Moss is literally going airborne. Good hustle there. Just not enough. I think Moss is almost jumping in the air to ensure that she has the force and momentum to stay on her feet.
Let me tell you something. I am impressed with Moss returning some of these kills. It's impressive. Or digging some of these kills.
Yeah. Oh, tough out there.
It's weird because Bonners is digging some of the hardest kills I've seen in a week, and then just a serve has just the right amount of spin, and they have difficulty with it.
Right. Another good serve by Grace Nearing. Moss going to hit again. She's such a good back row hitter.
She is. Oh, boy, that's not the direction we want to go.
Oh!
Yes, it is.
It's
Never
okay.
mind. Never mind.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Check that.
Oh, it's a hit parade. Wildcats have hitters on the floor. I mean, they have 5 hitters on the floor right now. Piper being the lone person that I don't think I've ever seen hit at the net for the Wildcats because, quite frankly, it's not her job. But that has got to be really tough. And it's these serves that hit the ground, they're saying. These serves from the Wildcats are doing the old lead balloon.
They are. They've got some weird motion to them.
They hit the net and they just sink. And it's putting the Badgers in a very difficult free ball here for the Wildcats.
Badgers really fortunate to get that back over.
Oh, good hustle by Piper. Oh, dear. Moss
Nice job
again.
by Moss. You got to be kidding me. She is everywhere.
She is
She is a pink blur.
She is making the plays that are keeping the Badgers in this game. Emily Coe.
Right to Moss.
Right to Moss. Maddie Cheney at the net.
You know what?
Unfortunately, Sierra Hill is not Abu Bakari, and the Wildcats have stormed back from trailing 11-7 and are now up 14-12.
I love a good volley, but Moss is really impressing down there.
And I think we're about to get a timeout here.
Yes, we are.
And I don't say as a person who does a little bit of coaching that
you can kind of feel the
feel
slide.
when I'm watching and I'm going, okay, I'm starting to feel that anxiety for that team, and I'm like, timeout. Like they're those coaches like Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich that will sometimes let their team try and play out of a hole.
Right. Oh yeah.
I wonder if they were always like that.
Or they just developed it when they had Jordan and Pippen
if they were able
David
to,
Robinson.
They were looking at the guys and going, okay, we can get out of this. Because I'm watching, and as soon as that last ball dropped, because it was off a serve, It was not a good play from from Reese Lane. And I was like, oh yeah, timeout. You got to take one right now because the momentum's completely gone. And no sooner do I say that, I look down and Coach Moss taking a timeout because that same fluttering feeling in my chest, I'm sure she's experiencing it right now. And I'm not even, in the Bonners corner.
Coach's instinct.
Moss, once again. Oh my goodness. Sierra Hill.
Man, that was just so nonchalant. Like
she knocked it out. What's the call here? I thought that was blocked.
I'm going to see if I might have been too late on the replay or not. That looked. Oh, can you tell over there?
Can we watch it again?
Screen?
Go
Let's
full screen. We're getting a little discussion here. So the ball.
Is it too? It is too late for the full
screen. I thought
screen.
we got it.
Let's go back. Let's try to go full screen.
We're getting a.
Okay, here we go.
I think that got blocked off of. I think Maddie Cheney met her at the net, and when that got tipped out, I think it hit Maddie Cheney's arm and went out.
See, I didn't think it hit Kellogg. I thought she tried to slide it, sneak it over here.
Oh, well, I think that's what inconclusive evidence, but I honestly, that would have been my initial call there.
Right.
As my eyes saw it.
And as a reward, you get to field a serve from, oh my goodness.
Wow, but that was played really well by the Wildcats. Grace Nearing has added another facet to her game.
How did she hit that from that deep?
In stride. She didn't even jump. No. She hit it on the run.
Incredible.
And this is what makes Kellogg so dangerous. Once again, we'll talk about it. 5 hitters on the floor. Moss getting a forearm workout here today. And that hit just sailing deep.
You feel the Wildcats maybe hitting their stride a little bit here.
Just like we talked about, though. This is familiar grounds for these Wildcats.
This is just
scary. The Badgers are not digging. Oh, that was a desperation hit, and it paid off. But the Badgers are not digging these serves. They're setting everything, which really leaves them open for double hit penalties if your hands aren't quite in the right spot. And I don't know about you, but I think I would probably have snapped tendons and broken thumbs if I tried to set. Maddie Cheney.
Maddie with the Matador there. Just kind of.
The Matador?
The Matador, you better believe it. I did not mean to do that, but
I'm happy you did. I'm happy you did. Ooh, comment from Mr. Shepard.
Oh gosh, I was missing Mr. Shepard. I was going, I wonder if he's watching tonight.
And we're getting a roster from him. The 87 team. It could have been the 1987 team.
Oh yeah, let's get some of that going.
The 1987 team.
So that would have had Carla on it.
Well, Carla Regina was on that team along with Becky Humphrey, and Sarah Muse,
Deanna Nearing, Burmester.
Yeah, let's take a look. Oh, this is the 85. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's the 85. So that was
Dana Boyd, Corey Boyd.
Yep.
Sonia Schleifer.
Yep.
Amy Noto.
Was there a Fristo on that team?
Chris Lancour.
Yeah.
Becky Humphrey, Lori Fristo.
Yes.
And Coach Mary Jane Hinkemeyer.
Thank you, Mr. Shepard. You made our night. That is incredible.
In 1987, the team consisted of Rhonda Merrick Seagraves, Samantha Ross, Carla Regina, Stacy Fulton, Pam Merida, Deanna Burmester, Miss Nearing.
Yes.
Tracy Loper, Coach Hinkemeyer, Sarah Muse, Amy Big Spring, and there's one player unidentified.
Aha.
And I might show you this picture here in a minute to see if you can identify them.
I remember he posted that to Facebook last year, I think. Now I remember.
And it's so much fun to kind of be reminiscing about these teams and just enjoying that we have our own little...
Hey, history is good stuff, and these girls are living up to it big time.
What are we getting?
A lot of them are kids of those ladies.
Right.
That's the cool part.
I mean, Grace Nearing is.
Yep.
Cardiac Cat Volume 2.
Yep. Good stuff, Mr. Shepard. Nice poll. Thanks for sending that in.
I've even got photos.
Oh yeah, he posted it to his Facebook last year around state time, I think.
Oh, man, Moss just playing such a valuable role, and her team, I don't want to say her team's letting her down. But she's putting in a lot of work, and her team is not taking advantage of the opportunities that she's giving them right now.
Mr. Shepard, if you have that photo, if you have it digitally, send it to K Wildcats Live.
Oh, I have them.
Oh, you have them. Okay, we'll throw it up here if we can get the. That was touched, so yeah, that was tipped, so that's a Kellogg point. Josh, Rhonda Merrick Seagraves is her last name now. She was on my Little League All-Star team. Super, super fun and great athlete, and did not need. She played right with us in Little League. She was one of our better players. And
what is our website?
Our website or our email?
Email.
Haley Cheney with a big kill. kwildcatslive@gmail.com. I mean, you could send it to me too. I can pull it up on the production computer. But it'd be fun to throw that up on the screen here. We get a chance to import it. Little production on the fly, right, Ty Cheney?
Why not? It seems to be we are adept at doing things on the fly.
And we got Caitlin Williams at the serve here. We're close to another set here for the Wildcats. 2 points away.
23-16. Good play there at the net by the Badgers. Maddie Cheney with a better one, though, because that left hand is near impossible to block.
That was a little better execution. It just looks to me like the Wildcats are playing cleaner. I don't know if that jives with the volleyball jargon, but they're playing clean right now.
Well, and Caitlin
Redo.
Williams
Didn't like the toss.
That high IQ play, senior high IQ. Didn't try to hit the bad drop. Liked this one for good reason. That was a good serve. Grace Nearing, when she goes up to set that and then changes her mind and decides to be a hitter, Olivia Sawyer making huge plays there for the Wildcats.
Nice little one-handed kill there.
And look, Haley Cheney is not on the floor, and I don't know that I've actually ever seen her get
a break.
Break.
Well, Bonners took advantage of it. They got a point there in the serve, but Wildcats just need one. It's do or die again for the Badgers here.
Badgers capable of going on a scoring run. We saw it early. Popped up, Olivia Sawyer, the hit. Cheney from the back row and out.
Oh, boy, that was close.
Flirting with the line.
Just didn't get it quite as clean as she'd like, but, boy, it was really, really close to a set ender. And Reese with another serve here, so she's going to try to rattle off a few here for the Badgers.
Going with the jump serve there.
Yeah.
Popped up. Maddie Cheney, that misdirect.
Oh, a little backhand.
No one expects the left hand.
Hello.
And right there, Wildcats take a commanding 2-0 lead. 25-18 is the second set. We'll be back with set number 3 after a little Neil Diamond and a word from our sponsors.
From plywood to paint, tools to trim, they have it all, or they can order it in just a few days' time. Kellogg Lumber Company is a veteran-owned business that has been supplying the Silver Valley with quality building materials to contractors, builders, and homeowners for 4 generations. Personal service and knowledgeable staff make Kellogg Lumber the right choice for your next project. With 50 years buying experience, let Steve and the knowledgeable crew at Kellogg Lumber use their many well-established vendors to source the materials you need for the right price and delivered on time. Kellogg Lumber, more than just lumber for 4 generations. Hometown proud sponsors of Kellogg Wildcat Athletics and Wildcats Live. Top Pin Archery, located in the backyard of Kellogg High School, is your premier archery authority in the U.S. They specialize in 3D archery events, including the annual shootout at Silver Mountain Resort, a premier 3D archery experience in the Pacific Northwest, and the region's only OPA-style shoot. Top Pin Archery Events provides an archery experience that is not offered anywhere else in the Northwest. They are the authority on all things archery, and their premier events put the competitor first by offering unique awards, such as the opportunity to win money, even in the youth classifications. Top Pin Archery provides a 3D archery experience unrivaled by their competition. They put the archer first. Top Pin Archery is a proud Kellogg Wildcats and Wildcats Live sponsor. Visit them at toppinarchery.net. Go Cats! Located at 6600 North Government Way, ACI Northwest is the premier heating, cooling, and electrical company in the area. With more than 85 years of experience, they provide their customers with total home comfort and complete peace of mind. They do this through their commitment to professionalism and a written, unconditional, 1-year, money-back satisfaction guarantee on all residential installations. Call ACI Northwest today for excellent heating, air conditioning, and electrical services. The crew at ACI want to remind people that this time of year, furnace maintenance is important to ensure the longevity of your equipment and to avoid the nuisance of expensive breakdowns on the coldest days of the year. Ask how to save 20% on your maintenance and or repairs. Go Wildcats!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Josh McDonald here alongside Simon Miller and Ty Cheney for what could be the third and final set. What is the third and could be the final set? And if Allie Weirtz keeps hitting like that, it might not be the final set. That was about as vicious a shot as I've ever seen. That was threading the needle through multiple Wildcats. Wildcats started out slow in the opening set, managed to pull away. Final score 25-21 in set number one. Then in set number two, they kind of had their way with the Badgers a little bit more, taking that one 25-18. Tipped up off the Maddie Cheney kill. Wildcats getting a point there. And this match starting eerily similar to how our last set did. Piper Radio getting a little breather. Wildcats 3 freshmen deep right now, which is definitely a place that they've been comfortable in, as Maddie Cheney gets a big one there. And the looks of just pure joy on the face of the Wildcats when they start rolling and having fun. Gosh, I have to imagine it's got to be pretty intimidating for opposition. Badgers here. Double hit, it looks like. Double hit or a carry. Trying to see what the call is. And the photo that Mr. Shepard just sent us, I believe we have it on display, or we're about to.
I do believe we do. I don't know that I intended to pull it up right away, but it's fine.
Maddie Cheney playing 1v5 right now. 1v6, I guess. Getting everything at the net, just kind of dominating the Badgers all by herself. As a freshman. Good serve by Macy Jerome. Popped up. Nice hit by Lexi Moss. Hit it right at Macy Jerome. Maddie Cheney going to clear it. Moss right there to keep it in play. Weirtz blocked by Grace Nearing. Got everything on that block, but it went right out of bounds. Testament to how good of a clean of a block it was and how hard of a hit it was from Weirtz. And that serve is going to sail wide left from Moss. Wildcats kind of cashing in on some of those unforced errors. A little thrilling to watch the Wildcats not be on the receiving end of that situation. And Grace Nearing, hashtag lead balloon.
Oh, boy.
Just dropping right over the net. Nothing you can do about it. They're in position to field it, and then it just drops.
That's nasty.
For no other reason other than they hit it that way.
So we got the picture ready. I did kind of give them a sneak preview, but we'll wait till we get a little. Well, we do have a little break in the action right here. Why don't we go ahead and pull that up, Ty? I got to do it manually because I don't know if I have that scene in there yet.
So directly next to Amy Bigspring is Unknown.
So next to Amy Bigspring that's an Atha. Her last name is Atha, A-T-H-A, and I don't remember what her first name was.
Mr. Shepard's sending me a message as we speak. I can see the little dots.
Danae Atha, maybe? I'm not sure.
I think Michelle Roundhorse got a sneak peek at it and is asking, but this is the roster that he sent me.
And
So according to Mr. Shepard, the 87 team was the first team to go to state. They were the second seed from District 1, placing second to St. Mary's, who had traditionally been a volleyball power. And they upset Lakeland to get to state and then lost in the opener to Wood River 2-1 back when they played 3 sets of possession-based scoring instead of rally scoring.
Yes.
They advanced to the state consolation semifinals by beating American Falls 2-0 and then lost to Preston 2-0 and went home. Back then, so Wood River now I believe is a 2A school, which is where Kellogg arguably should be competing. Preston is now a 4A school and has been a power in the 4A schools for most sports for the last few years.
Are we in a media timeout right now? Well done by these officials, if so, because we needed the time to go over this Kellogg volleyball lore for sure.
I believe we had a illegal substitution of some sort.
We're just cleaning it up. That's okay. We got stuff to show, don't we?
So do we put the picture up there? Is it up there right now?
Yeah, it's up there right now.
Fantastic. So those are your 87 Wildcats, consisting of Rhonda Merrick Seagraves. So front row, left to right, Rhonda Merrick Seagraves, Samantha Ross, Carla Regina, and Stacy Fulton.
Yep, and so Samantha Ross is now Samantha Cochran. Okay, so that's Jesse
and
I think
Taryn.
it's Ackles, yep, and Taryn, yep, and I coached them, both of them, and then Stacy Fulton is now Stacy Kendrick, and she married Jeff Kendrick, so there's just all kinds of really cool connections here. Carla Regina is now Carla Mitchell, and she's their club volleyball coach.
So it looks like we just lost a point. Getting
That's good stuff.
some sort of clarification here. And in the front or in the back row, we have Pam Merida. I believe that's an assistant coach or a manager.
Manager, yep.
Deanna Burmester.
Yep.
Or now Deanna
Nearing.
Nearing. Tracy Loper.
Yep.
Coach Hinkemeyer.
Mrs. H.
Sarah Muse.
Sarah Muse, yep.
Amy Big Spring. And whoever that is in the full black outfit there.
Someone's saying that's Sonia Schlafer. It might be. She does. That does look like it. No, I don't think that's Sonia Schlafer, is it?
Dump set there by
I don't know.
Grace
We'll have to get some
Nearing.
more opinions. Everybody's weighing in, though. We love it. Keep sending us comments.
Maddie Cheney with the big hit right there.
We'll come back to it.
Keep sending us your ideas. We'll throw the picture up for as long as we can. Shout out to the history team. That was our first team to get to state, or first team to state. And then we didn't have, oh my gosh, replay, full screen replay. Please watch this, Simon.
Requesting permission to go full screen.
Right. Please show me. Please show it.
Oh,
She
boy.
went full matrix.
Oh, my goodness.
Poor Lexi Moss,
R.I.P.
who I feel like she's smiling because she knows she was on the end of a highlight reel play.
Right?
Not for the reasons you want to be, but she was there nonetheless.
Gosh, I can't believe she's that. I mean, these kids are all flexible, but holy smokes.
Yeah, that would have snapped every ligament in my knee if I had tried that. And Coach Moss going to take a timeout. Her team down 8-4 here.
Oh, man. We got some. This is exciting.
Haley Cheney swinging for the fences. We want to watch that again. Let's watch that again. So we're getting the perfect view from the north cam here. You can see in the back there Lexi Moss. Ready. Knows it's coming and just is a little too far forward. And then whatever that little move she does.
Man.
And it is
impressive.
Just a spectacular move right there. I love that we have instant replay. Can I just be honest with you?
I do too.
The instant replay takes us to another level. Oh, we've got more state information.
Keep it coming.
St. Mary's went to state for volleyball 24 times.
And they won 14, didn't they? Is it 14?
I think there's an astronomical number of times that they won.
Mitch Santos.
Steve has also said it's not Sonia.
Yeah, I didn't think it was Sonia. I think it's an Atha. But I'll have to go back and check. I've got some yearbooks in the back in the library here, and Michelle said Hank was digging his out, but his is probably only going to go to 86. So He might have an 87 as well. I have an 87, so yeah, Hank might have that.
Oh, good play there by the Badgers. Oh,
Pipkin.
Oh, good hustle by the Badgers there.
Oh, we just
Popped
kind of
up.
couldn't decide what we wanted to do there. We were so excited.
Emily Cole make that decision for us, though.
You know, this is like on a fast break, and you got 3 guys, and any one of them can finish. And
All
you
3
just
of them
got,
can
who's
dunk?
who's going to finish? Just make sure somebody does.
Whoever that unselfish person is that lobs it up for the slam, though, you're the real MVP.
Oh,
so.
Carrie Sporer chiming in. I was right. It wasn't Atha, but it's Danaea. Yeah, Danaea Atha. Yes.
Danaea Atha.
Yes, I was so close.
Carrie Spore for the win.
Thank you, Carrie Sporer. Speaking of class of 87.
Speaking of Wildcats Live fans.
KHS in 87. I think she was class of 89.
That was a good year. It was the year I was born.
Oh, right on.
Carrie Spore, huge shout out to you. We know you are like probably a top 3 Wildcats Live fan.
We appreciate all the feedback and input we're getting. It's exciting. It's fun to interact.
So we should play this game more often where someone sends us in an old photo. We'll
Absolutely.
post it, and then you have to tell us who it is.
Yeah,
Could be a wild. It's like the trivia that they do.
sure.
You can't ask Siri on this one. I don't think Siri will have that information.
Siri doesn't really know much anyway.
I like to make my Siri an Australian man. I don't know why. I just feel a lot more confident taking advice from him over the robot lady.
Gotcha. Well, I can see that. You know, that the Australian accent's kind of
It's comforting. I feel
kind of
like
comforting. Yeah,
they-
I like a British accent as well.
they live in a place where everything can kill you. I feel good taking
Oh,
advice
yeah.
from them.
It's true.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Haley Cheney.
Blocked! Speaking of killing,
Oh, good thinking there by the Badgers to let that go, because the only thing that would have made that worse was keeping that ball in play and giving Haley Cheney. Oh, Cheney got that one taken away, it looks like, because she kind of palmed the ball. It was a slow hanging set, and she went up and kind of palmed it and flushed it like
ouch.
a dunk. Like it was bad.
Hey,
Yes.
Grace's aunt Dusty just chimed in. She chimed in and shouted in. Carla Mitchell has been coaching these girls since they were 10.
And I believe she coaches Grace, Haley, and Maddie.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I just like this volleyball community. Really, it's been something for quite a while, but man, it's amped up right now. Volleyball is where it's at. Kellogg High School carrying that torch proudly.
Yeah, really, over the last few years. Slide hit. Oh, out. Look at that guy get out of the way.
I was thinking that you weren't supposed to move, but he moved, got out of the way, and had his eyes on it. So I guess I was
Good
just
on
kind
him.
Of, I was kind of just misinformed.
Wildcats clinging to a 2-point lead here.
Yep, third set, up 2-0. So, they got to put the finishing touches here. I don't think they really want to go another set or two.
No. And Reese Lane can't get the serve to drop in for the Badgers. Wildcats go up 3 here. And it's do or die time for the Badgers from the standpoint of this opening round. But the loser of this match does get a shot at a second place between, as Grace Nearing just crushes that one. They do get a shot at the loser of the other match going on.
Right.
Between Timberlake and Coeur d'Alene Charter. Charter the 2 seed, Timberlake the 3 seed. That game currently being played at Holy Family High School in Coeur d'Alene. Oh, Weirtz's hit goes into the net. Bonner's kind of doing themselves in right now.
Yeah, it's just you're running uphill now. There's really no room for error at all. Wildcats are going to take advantage of everything from this moment forward. Oh,
and
boy.
there's that thing again where when you're trying to set serves.
That's just like trying to field a comebacker in baseball. You got the reflexes, but there's just no physics to get it back.
That's asking a lot of your fingers and thumbs.
Yeah, it is.
Moss with the dump set.
Piper will take that.
Oh, Macy will take that. Nice hit from Jerome.
Nice outside hit by Macy. She's happy to see that miscommunication on this side. They didn't know what to do after the first initial
Abubakari
dig.
was looking for Weirtz set that up to her.
Yes.
They both got out of the way. They were both thinking the same thing.
But Josh Bonner's played some flawless volleyball for almost most of the first set.
Yeah.
They're seeing some mistakes now, but they're going to regress. They're going to come back to the mean a little bit. They were playing some really, really, really good volleyball.
And that's been the name of the game for them. Bonner's also playing without Avery Pluid, one of their seniors tonight, who is out with an undisclosed illness, as Maddie Cheney sends that one to the ground. Wildcats up 17-10. Really kind of just rolling here. Macy Jerome stepping up to serve. And
she's not afraid whatsoever.
Good hit there by Weirtz. Good hustle by Rosie Campbell. And we're going to get a double hit there. That top official made the call. She was right at the net. Got to see that one up close and personal. 17-11 Wildcats here.
Wildcat student body hanging in here.
Yeah, they haven't really been able to come to a lot of games this year, so getting them here for these is really important. Pipkin was put into kind of a impossible situation, tried to make a play out of it, and just couldn't get it to go. Badgers trailing by 5. Weirtz serving down this left sideline here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, block.
Oh, they were ready. Patesh got right up there with Cheney and said, not this time.
And Patesh is just very, very skinny, but I think that takes away. I mean, she is a long.
Yeah, she's
long girl.
She can elevate. That's for sure.
Yeah.
She's got some jumps.
She's got
some
long legs and long arms, which makes her a threat at the net. And that's the one thing against the Cheney girls, that if you can have someone like that who can go up and get those blocks, and Patesh has just been absolutely that for Bonners Ferry here tonight. She's played probably in the 3 matches I've watched. This has been her best match. Unfortunately, right now, her teammates aren't just kind of like we talked about earlier with Lexi Moss.
Yeah, Moss has been, seriously, she's been everywhere.
There's only so many points that Moss and Patesh can account for.
There she is again.
Set here. Patesh, that's
Patesh
on the line,
again.
Making a good play.
Heck yeah, there we go. Just as we're talking about them, they're just...
the point to the wrong team there.
Yep. I don't know if we'll get that fixed eventually. It's 18...
It's 18-15.
Oh, wait.
Oh, no.
Maybe we gave the point to the wrong.
Did they call that out?
Must have been.
Oh, my.
Huh.
Tough out there for the Badgers. Oh, Patesh looking to rectify that.
Pipkin with a nice dig.
The Badgers have the players.
Oh, my goodness. Did you see that double layer Cheney? Did you see Maddie fake the kill there? And right behind her is Haley.
And Moss,
I would have loved to see that from the North Camp.
Moss making the effort.
Wow.
Absolutely made the effort there.
Yeah, she did.
And just the sheer force of Haley Cheney. Tipped up.
She got enough of it that just caught her team off guard.
The dangers of blocking. We've talked about this before. Blocking in volleyball can be a terrific asset, but it can also be kind of an uncontrollable detriment.
Yeah.
If the hand blocking the ball is turned in any way, makes things very odd. And Maddie Cheney there, that left hand, a double hit there.
Yeah, didn't get it cleanly. Kind of saw that.
You could see it kind of, lagged in the air there.
Yeah, it did.
Wildcats 4 points away from advancing to the District 1 Intermountain League Championship. Coach Moss going to take a timeout, keeping her team hungry, because the road is not over if you lose tonight. There are still alternatives to get to this state tournament.
We can show the bracket as well. I need to do a little swapperoo here. So there, we'll do this with our bracket. There's our 87 volleyball team, and then our bracket is coming up right now. There's our bracket if you want to take a look.
And right now, the Intermountain League is deep enough that with the rotation, the second place team gets an automatic
Yeah,
berth
two
to state.
berths, 2 full berths.
Unlike other situations where there might be a play-in match or something of that nature, there is a automatic berth to state for the second seed. So 2 of the 8 teams, 25% of the teams at the state tournament will be from the Intermountain
And
League.
Josh, that goes back to the fact that a lot of times, I see they listed it as this in the program as well. They call it the 2020 IML volleyball tournament. This is the District 1 tournament. It has nothing to do with the IML. IML teams are competing in it, but when we used to have teams in District 2 that weren't in the IML back in the day, you would have a District 1-2 tournament, and it had nothing to do with your league. Your league was in a district, so a district tournament is completely independent.
Your league is only good for helping with seeding
Yes,
purposes.
that's correct.
Other than that,
This is not an IML tournament. This is a District 1 tournament.
oh, Piperanio just got a hand on that. Abu Bakari couldn't get it at the net.
Grace just let her kind of flail with that one a little bit.
Yeah, saw
Stayed
that
away.
she wasn't in position to make a legitimate play on the net.
Wildcats creeping closer here. Where is state this year? Is it Twin Falls?
I believe that's what we
I can
heard,
look that
was
up.
that it was Twin Falls is what Coach Luna told us. Oh, Cheney crawled over the net there. Popped over. Free ball for the Wildcats here. Emily Coe's going to send that one into the bleachers, though. A little too hard. A little too excited for an opportunity to close.
Twin Falls High School, 3A.
Nice.
And I think we just did golf down in Twin Falls. It's quite the trek.
And I believe 1As are at Jerome.
1A's at 1A D1 Jerome, yes.
And then we have, I would assume someone's going to be playing at CSI.
We got 5A at Skyline,
Oh.
4A at Kimberly, 3A at Twin Falls, 2A at Buell,
Okay.
1A D1 Jerome, 1A D2 Burke.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Replay. And I feel kind of bad because it really does feel like Moss is on the receiving end of most of these.
Yeah.
But as a libero,
She's digging quite a few of them, though. I mean, it's a reason she's brave. She's fearless.
another good serve there. Good hit there.
Great hit.
Oh, Cheney.
With the save.
Cheney making plays. And we're going to get a double hit there.
Little attempt at the slide there, huh? Did not go well. That's a tough. We watched Kellogg try to execute that last year over and over and just maybe got it barely a couple times. And it is now one of their staples.
It's not an easy play to run, that slide.
No.
Rosie Campbell with a chance to put this one away. Piper there to dig that out.
Uh-oh. Oh, just mistimed it a little
Fitting.
bit. Change
and
up.
that'll do it.
That change up from Cheney will do it.
That'll do it. Bonners Ferry puts a respectable effort forward, but loses in the third set, 25-18. So a clean sweep by the Wildcats. They will advance to the District 1 championship game against the winner of Coeur d'Alene Charter and Timberlake on Thursday night here at Andrews Gymnasium at 6 p.m.
You are correct on Pettish.
Pettish.
Yes, because I just got a chat in the. I got one, an email, a chat, and a text with the PE capitalized. Pettish.
Pettish.
That's a emphasis on the first syllable, I
There
believe.
we go. Well,
Yeah.
Miss Pettish, you played a heck of a ball game.
Absolutely.
You and Miss Moss, and shout out to the Bonners Ferry Badgers. Good luck.
Yes.
Hopefully you guys can
fight your way back through.
pull off that second seed, unless, of course, you do run into the Wildcats
Yeah.
for some reason in that game. Then,
That's possible as
unfortunately,
well.
we will not be cheering for you there.
No.
But we're going to take a quick break. We've got the alma mater queued up for you. We'll be right back after the alma mater. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Josh McDonald here alongside Simon Miller. Wildcats, fresh off a clean sweep of the Bonners Ferry Badgers, have advanced to the District 1 3A Championship.
Yes, sir.
And they will be taking on the winner of the Timberlake Coeur d'Alene Charter matchup that's going on right now in Coeur d'Alene. That game will be played here.
Same time, same place, right?
Yep, here at 6 p.m. with a trip to state on the line. The Wildcats did exactly what they what I heard from Coach Steph Bruner that they were going to do. She told me, you know what, we're gunning for the sweep.
Yep.
She
they
didn't
looked good.
She didn't want this to go any further than 3 sets. Bonners made them sweat it out in that first set a little bit, but after that it was all Wildcats. So, for Simon Miller, I'm Josh McDonald. We'll see you on Thursday night. Thanks for watching Wildcats Live.
Go Cats.